Ever wondered which African nation holds the title of the richest in 2024? Well, you're about to find out. Africa, as the world's second largest continent, is a tapestry of diversity and dynamism with 54 nations, each with its unique economic story. From the bustling markets of Lagos to the tech hubs of Nairobi, the African continent is a beehive of economic activity. Today, we're focusing on gross domestic product, or GDP, a measure of economic strength that reflects the total value of goods and services produced over a specific period. Although it's not the only measure of a country's economic health, GDP provides us a good starting point to explore the economic landscape of Africa. So, buckle up as we embark on a journey through lush savannas, bustling cities, and thriving industries to reveal the top 10 richest countries in Africa in 2024. So, without further ado, let's dive into the countdown of the top 10 richest countries in Africa. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Tanzania. This East African nation is a shining example of economic growth and stability. While Tanzania might not be the first name that springs to mind when you think of African wealth, it's certainly one you'll remember after this. Tanzania has seen remarkable growth in recent years, largely credited to its peace and stability. It's a beacon of tranquility in a region often marred by conflict, and this peaceful environment has been a key factor in driving economic development. But what's really putting Tanzania on the economic map? Well, it's a combination of factors. One of the key contributors is the tourism industry. With its stunning landscapes, abundant wildlife, and rich cultural heritage, Tanzania has become one of the top destinations for tourists in Africa. This has brought in significant revenue, helping to fuel the country's economic engine. And let's not forget about diamonds. Tanzania is a major producer of these precious gems, adding another string to its economic bow. The diamond industry has not only brought wealth into the country, but also provided employment opportunities, contributing to a lower unemployment rate. With a GDP of $68 billion, Tanzania sits comfortably at number 10. This country may be the starting point of our countdown, but it's certainly not one to underestimate. Its combination of peace, tourism, and diamond production sets a strong foundation for continued growth. And who knows? In a few years' time, we might see Tanzania climbing even higher up the ranks. Moving forward, at number 9, we find the Ivory Coast. A gem on the West African coast, the Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire as it's known in French, is an economic powerhouse with a GDP of $70.5 billion. This places it as the third richest nation in West Africa, and it's not hard to see why. The Ivory Coast is known for its rapid economic growth, a feat powered by its diverse and vibrant industries. The country's economy is a blend of agriculture, industry, and services, all playing a significant role in making it one of Africa's fastest-growing economies. Now, if you're a lover of chocolate, you might be interested to know that the Ivory Coast is a key player in your sweet indulgence. It's the world's leading producer of cocoa, the primary ingredient in chocolate. So next time you're enjoying a chocolate bar, think of the Ivory Coast. But it's not all about cocoa. The Ivory Coast also exports coffee and palm oil, contributing significantly to its economic wealth. These exports have helped the country maintain a steady economic growth, making it a beacon of prosperity in the region. So, with its fast-paced economic growth and diverse exports, the Ivory Coast boasts a GDP of $70.5 billion, placing it at number 9. Next up, at number 8, is Ghana. Situated on the Gulf of Guinea, Ghana is home to a population of around 33 million people. The country's name means warrior king, a fitting moniker for a nation that has fought its way to economic prosperity. Ghana has a wealth of natural resources that are efficiently managed and exploited. These resources have played a significant role in boosting the country's economy, enabling it to stand tall among the wealthiest nations in Africa. One of Ghana's most notable economic mainstays is cocoa production. Ghana proudly holds the title of being the world's second-largest cocoa producer, trailing closely behind the Ivory Coast. The country's fertile soil and favorable climate conditions provide ideal growing conditions for cocoa, leading to a thriving industry that significantly contributes to the national economy. But cocoa isn't the only ace up Ghana's sleeve. The country also exports a substantial amount of oil and gold. These exports have further bolstered Ghana's economy, providing a steady source of revenue and fueling economic growth. From its vast natural resources to its thriving export industries, Ghana has carved out a solid economic niche for itself. Its journey to prosperity is a testament to the power of resource management and industry diversification. With a GDP of $79 billion, Ghana lands the 8th spot. Marching on, we find Kenya at number 7. This East African gem, with an annual GDP of $110 billion, stands out for its unique economic structure. Unlike its counterparts that largely depend on natural resources, Kenya's wealth stems from the industrious spirit of its citizens. Kenya's economy is a vibrant mix of various sectors. It might not be blessed with vast reserves of oil, gold, or diamonds, but the Kenyans' diligence and innovative drive have ensured a steady economic growth. The technology sector in Kenya is thriving, with the country being dubbed the Silicon Savannah for its burgeoning tech scene. Notably, Kenya is the birthplace of mobile money, demonstrating the country's knack for groundbreaking innovations. Business, both small and large-scale, forms the backbone of Kenya's economy. From the bustling city of Nairobi to the rural areas, the spirit of entrepreneurship is palpable. Kenyans are known to start and run their own businesses, contributing significantly to the country's GDP. Agriculture is another major player in Kenya's economy. The fertile highlands provide an excellent environment for farming, with tea and coffee being the main export commodities. Tourism is not left behind. Kenya, known for its breathtaking landscapes and wildlife, is the most popular safari destination in Africa. This draws in millions of tourists each year, further bolstering the economy. Kenya impresses with a GDP of $110 billion, earning it the 7th place. At the halfway point of our countdown, at number 6, we have Ethiopia. This East African nation, known for its stunning landscapes and rich culture, is also making its mark on the global economic stage. Ethiopia's economy is currently experiencing a tremendous growth surge, making it one of the fastest-growing economies in the world. A key indicator of this growth is the massive infrastructure development taking place, particularly in the capital city, Addis Ababa. The city's skyline is constantly evolving, with new buildings and projects sprouting up at an impressive rate. This development is not only a sign of economic progress, but also a testament to the nation's commitment to modernization and advancement. The driving forces behind Ethiopia's economic growth are diverse, ranging from manufacturing to tourism and agriculture. The manufacturing sector is particularly robust, producing a variety of goods that are exported globally. These include textiles, processed foods, and beverages, among others. Tourism, too, plays a significant role, with Ethiopia's unique cultural heritage and stunning natural landscapes drawing visitors from around the world. Furthermore, the country's agricultural sector remains a cornerstone of the economy, with Ethiopia being a leading exporter of commodities like oilseeds, leather goods, and perhaps most famously, coffee. In the grand scheme of things, Ethiopia's economic progress is a testament to the nation's resilience, hard work, and determination. Ethiopia, with a GDP of $115 billion, takes the 6th spot. Cracking the top 5, we find Morocco. This North African gem has weathered many a storm, including a severe drought that lasted for years. But as the 21st century dawned, Morocco began to experience an economic stability that was previously elusive. Today, its economy is robust and diverse, contributing to its position as the 5th richest country in Africa. Morocco's economic resilience can be attributed to several factors, but a key player is the country's significant phosphorus exports. Morocco is the world's 3rd largest exporter of phosphorus, a mineral used in a multitude of industries, from agriculture to manufacturing. This valuable resource has played a pivotal role in bolstering Morocco's economy and securing its place on our list. But phosphorus isn't the only ace up Morocco's sleeve. The country also exports a variety of other goods, including raw minerals, inorganic compounds, electric components, and petroleum products. This diversified export portfolio has allowed Morocco to build strong trade relationships and attract significant foreign investment. Moreover, Morocco's strategic location as a gateway between Europe and Africa has also played a crucial role in its economic success. It serves as a hub for trade and commerce, further fortifying its economic standing. With a gross domestic product of $143 billion, Morocco confidently claims the 5th place. It showcases an impressive model of economic resilience and diversification, proving that even the harshest of climates can foster economic prosperity. Moving into the top 4, we have Algeria. Situated in North Africa, Algeria takes the title as the largest country on the African continent. Its vast landscape spans over 2 million square kilometers, stretching from the Mediterranean coastline to the sandy dunes of the Sahara Desert. Algeria's economy is predominantly driven by the energy sector, with oil and gas accounting for approximately 90% of export earnings and half of the GDP. Being the 16th largest oil reserve in the world and the second largest in Africa, Algeria's oil industry is a significant contributor to its wealth. Beyond oil and gas, Algeria boasts a diversified economy with substantial investments in agriculture and manufacturing. The country is a major exporter of grain, citrus fruits, and dates, while its manufacturing sector produces goods ranging from textiles to electronics. The Algerian government has also implemented various strategies to diversify the economy further, reduce dependency on oil, and promote private sector development. These strategies have seen an increase in foreign investment and a steady growth in the economy. Now, let's talk numbers. Algeria's gross domestic product is an impressive $270 billion, making it the fourth richest country in Africa. Algeria's economic potential is vast, and its wealth of resources positions it as a key player in Africa's economic landscape. Stay tuned as we move into the top 3 richest countries in Africa. Now, we've reached the moment you've all been waiting for, the top 3 richest countries in Africa. In third place, we have Egypt. With its ancient history and strategic location, Egypt has been a significant player in the world's economic and political landscape. Its GDP stands at a remarkable $250 billion. Agriculture, tourism, and a thriving service sector are the main drivers of Egypt's economy. Additionally, the Suez Canal, a pivotal global trade route, generates substantial revenue for the country. Moving on to the second spot, we find South Africa. Holding a GDP of $350 billion, South Africa's economy is diverse and well-developed. The nation boasts a strong industrial sector with mining, manufacturing, and automobile production playing crucial roles. Additionally, South Africa is the world's largest producer of platinum, gold, and chromium, further adding to its wealth. Finally, the crown jewel of African economies, Nigeria, takes the top spot. With a GDP of $448 billion, Nigeria's economy is powered by its abundant natural resources, particularly oil and gas. Nigeria is the largest oil producer in Africa and the 12th largest in the world. This oil-rich nation also has a fast-growing telecommunication market and a burgeoning film industry, popularly known as Nollywood, contributing to its diverse economy. These 3 countries, with their unique strengths and economic dynamics, have showcased the immense potential Africa holds. Despite challenges, they have managed to harness their resources, invest in their people, and create thriving economies. Their success stories serve as an inspiration for other African nations on their journey towards economic growth and prosperity. And there you have it, the top 10 richest countries in Africa in 2024. So there you have it, the top 10 richest countries in Africa in 2024. From Tanzania's diamond-rich lands to Algeria's vast oil reserves, these nations demonstrate the diversity and dynamism of Africa's economic landscape. They've harnessed their unique resources, whether it's Ethiopia's coffee or Kenya's tech scene, to drive growth and prosperity. But wealth isn't just about GDP. It's about the quality of life, the vibrancy of culture, the strength of communities. It's about the opportunities that are created and the futures that are built. And in that respect, every African country is rich beyond measure. Remember, the wealth of a nation is not just in its economy, but also in its people and culture. The story of Africa's wealth is a story of resilience, innovation, and potential. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on more exciting content, remember to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.